Hello everybody, how you all doing? Hope you're doing good. Hope a lot of you watching this are already here on the Isle of Man, enjoying this tropical weather we've got. Incredible. In fact, I don't know the last time it was raining, and even earlier today I asked my device, I won't mention the name because she'll start up, to play the sounds of falling rain. Oh, how nice it was to listen to rainfall sounds. Okay, well, I wouldn't normally be here at this time, the end of practice week, speaking, instead of posting racing videos, but what a day it's been on the Isle of Man. Off the charts, totally off the charts. Fastest ever lap on the Isle of Man TT circuit this afternoon, 135.531 miles an hour. Who did it? Michael Dunlop, of course. Incredible. And, he's determined. It's his turn, if you like. But he made that Hawk Honda fly this afternoon. When he came in, back into the grandstand to the paddock, he got off the bike. His eyes were very wide open. He'd say a word to no one. He wouldn't speak to anybody. He just made his way through the paddock back to his base, and he wasn't going to speak to any media people. Manx Radio kept back because when Michael doesn't want to talk, he doesn't want to talk. But what a lap, 16 minutes, 42.189 seconds. Think about it. Think about when you take a break, have a cup of tea, have a coffee, have a pint. 16 minutes later, you could have done a lap of the TT course if you had a Hawk Honda and Michael Dunlop skills. One thing, though, I would like to say, it sent shockwaves through the paddock. Real shockwaves, because Michael has been not struggling all week, but he's had his share of problems, hasn't been up at the top of the leaderboard lap times, unlike Peter Hickman. Peter Hickman's been averaging over 133 mile an hour laps. And when he obviously heard the news that Michael had got the 135.531, I don't think Peter Hickman was too pleased. He didn't want to talk to anyone. He went back to the base in the paddock, the FHO tent, and there was a lot of discussion going on. Again, the media people decided better stand back. Could be fireworks. Eventually, Peter Hickman emerged and spoke to Manx Radio, saying, of course, that, Michael Dunlop did get the fastest time today, 135.531, but I was there almost at 135 too. Oh, and he also said, the nonsense now stops and the racing begins. Fighting talk. But at least it's good. I'm happy for Michael. I'm happy for the Hawk Honda team. I hope Peter Hickman does well, but I can see this has disturbed him. It's made him feel a little bit uncomfortable. And he said that the bike's not right, they've had issues, handling needs some work doing to it. I think this is one of the things people say, and I'm not going to doubt what he's saying, that the bike might well have issues, but I don't want to say, but it sounds a little bit like excuses, but let's not dwell on that. I'm just excited for Michael Dunlop. And I know quite a few of my subscribers here are also big Michael Dunlop fans, and rightly so as well. What about subscribers? Yeah, please subscribe. If you're watching this, do subscribe. It helps me by moving me up in YouTube, by YouTube's algorithm. If they see some likes and some comments, more subscribers, it does me good. So I'd appreciate if you haven't already subscribed, please do press the button, ring the bell, because we are ending our qualifying, our practice week. Now we're going to start on race days tomorrow, in fact. But the what is it? The first race, or at least the big race, is going to be on Sunday. Is it the super stock, or let me just check? I should have known, shouldn't I? So yeah, on Sunday, in fact, is the Superbike TT race, 6 laps. Tomorrow, Saturday, we got the Monster Energy Super Sport TT race 1, and then after that, the Three-Wheeling Media Sidecar TT race 1. 3 laps for the sidecars, 4 laps for the Super Sports. Need a drink, pardon me, it's so dry. I can't believe the weather. And if you're on the island, and if you're camping, you're having a great time. Unlike other years where you'd be trying to get yourself or your clothes dry and maybe try find somewhere indoors to sleep because the tent is flattened or blown away. Anyway, let's have a look and see what's going on with our other contenders. Who are these contenders? Let me see if I can just show you. No, that's not happening, is it? There we are. So who have we got? We got Peter Hickman, Michael's in the middle, and then we've got Dean Harrison. You could take your pick, really, any of those, and any of them could win. But also, we've got others. We've got Davey Todd, Connor Cummins on the Malenko bikes. Connor Cummins, he's had a mystery sort of illness bug for most of the week, and he has missed a couple of sessions. And this bout of ill health has actually now seen him in hospital. I don't think he's going to be out in time for Sunday's race. Monday is a rest day. Hopefully he's going to be back for Tuesday. So get well soon, Connor. You know, all the Manx Massive, your fans are supporting you and want to see you out there. Hopefully on the podium. It would be nice in the number 1 spot, but let's see what we can do. We got to think also, what about Honda Racing's John McGuinness, Josh Brooks, Jamie Coward, James Hillier, Michael Rutter, and Mike Brown. Mike Brown is going well. He was going well this afternoon, and he won the Manx Grand Prix last August. Yeah, he's performing well. Unofficially, Brown has become the fastest ever Republic of Ireland rider when he lapped at 129.664 today. So that's scratching at the 130, and 130 takes some doing. So what else can I tell you? I think really it would be something special to see the Crow brothers win the sidecar. I know they want to. This is what they're hungry for. But this is the centenary, 100 years of sidecar racing at the TT. And to win this race this year, 2023, would be so special for anyone. But I know for the Crow brothers, Ryan and Callum, it would be, well, the ultimate. And the nice thing about it, of course, their dad, Nick Crow, great sidecar racer, podium man many, many times. when the TT celebrated its centenary, when was that? 2007? Was it 2007? Correct me if I'm wrong, but when it celebrated 100 years of the TT, Nick won the Sidecar TT. So, wouldn't it be good if his boys could win this year on the centenary of the TT? It'd be something special. Yeah, so let's just look at the race schedule coming up tomorrow. First race day, Saturday the 3rd of June, 11:45 in the morning, Super Sport Race 1, 4 laps. And then 2:15 in the afternoon, we have the Sidecar Race 1 as well, 3 laps. Then on Sunday, to complete the weekend, on the 4th of June, 20 minutes to 3, just one race, big race, 6 lap of the Superbike TT. This is going to be something exciting. If you're not on the island and you have difficulty trying to listen to what's going on, try and, I always recommend manxradio.com, or if you've got an Apple phone or any other type of phone, you can download the Manx Radio app, and you can select Manx Radio AM, which is where the races and all the news are being broadcast. It's like Radio TT. So that's on Manx Radio, wherever you are in the world. Another app I can recommend is Radio Garden. Radio Garden is a tons of radio stations from across the world. So all you have to do is download the app, click on search, and enter Isle of Man to give you, I think we got about 3 stations here, but Manx Radio AM, you can listen to the news, listening to the radio TT and the races as they happen. So regardless of where you are in the world, in the middle of the night, Manx Radio can give you all the news, depending on your time zone, of course. And I know there's a lot of people here watching from India, Indonesia, and other eastern parts of the world, and I appreciate everyone. Oh, Manxman's channel is getting pretty global, so that's great. And let's look at you all as part of the family, and wherever I go racing, I'll take you with me and post the videos for you to watch over and over again if you wish. So that'll be all for now. So I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope if you're here for the races that you're taking care. If you're riding your bike, stay safe, and you can go home and tell all your friends and family about how great the Isle of Man TT is, and book for next year, 2024. I know it sounds a long way away, but bear in mind that time goes quickly the older you get. So we want to see you all back again, which means drive safely, ride safely, take a lot of care. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. So I think I'll go for a pint now. Can't blame me, can you? See you again soon. Bye for now.